New Year. That's a black thing. Happy New Year's. It's
Is
like,
it
hi, I'm
ear?
Bobby. It's New Year, not New Year's. That's the black folks thing. That's the POC thing. I love your eyebrows. But welcome you all. I'm Bobby. That's our sister Signer and brother Dennis right there. This is the Bipoc happy hour. We're waiting for our Uncle Ray, but he went to go get some drinks. So
I like the makeup. Can boys do that?
What, makeup?
Yeah, can I get without? I don't want to be. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I want to be a drag queen, but I'm just saying, would I be considered a drag queen if I got makeup?
No, makeup is your friend.
And they put makeup on you when you're on TV. All men have makeup on. So it's like it's not, and it's you can't tell. So it's not drag queen, but it's
So
enough. Like
right, but I'm just saying. You saying, is that okay for me as a guy, not being on TV, to want flawless skin, like smooth all over like that? That's beautiful.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I won't be considered like trying to change into a drag queen or something like that.
No, they may call you a they may call you gay.
Metrosexual.
You're already gay. So
Isn't that what that is?
they'll call you metrosexual.
They get pedicures and manicures and facials. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Take care of your skin. Apparently, skin is your largest organ.
But then you got to make sure this melanin do pop. You understand what I'm saying? You got to take care of it. We the only ones with this. So we got to cherish it as gold. It actually is worth more than gold, but how you do it?
You want the beauty, like the eyebrows, a whole 9 yards.
I don't want my eyebrows done.
I do.
Some lady told me, don't ever let no one touch your eyebrows. I used to have the McDonald's but then I had got this removed. When I was young, I was really conceited.
See, that's what I want to be either. I'm not trying to be conceited. I just want the even and beautiful skin and stuff.
It goes sometimes with your age, and some people still are, But when I was young, I thought I was the shit. I think we all did. When I walked in the club, like Nene said, when I walk in the club, I own it. And that's the truth. I'm 6'7". When I walked in the club, I own it. Everyone's eyes went my way because I was the tallest one in the club. You understand what I'm saying? So of course I thought I was the shit. I look manly, so every gay man wanted me because they didn't know if I was straight or gay. Then I wasn't one of those ones that was out there kiki and ha-ha with everybody. I was in the corner, drinking my Henny, watching you all. And then if you was able to speak to me, I fucks with you because you had balls enough to walk up to me. Now, if you one of them girls that's all the way over there and scared to answer, talk, I wouldn't deal with you.
What about the intimidation factor that you are 6 foot tall, kind of large? I mean, you don't feel people should be intimidated by that?
I wanted you to be.
Right. I know I used to do it intentionally. I'd walk in there. I had a bunch of contacts. And I would walk in the club with Spider-Man eyes, them ones Method Man had in this video. Niggas would be scared.
But I want you
in there in a mini skirt and some Adidas. And I'm dancing on the speaker, but I got these crazy ass eyes and shit, looking all,
And then the ones that spoke to you, you had more respect for them because
wasn't afraid.
They wasn't scared. They was like, shit, that's a beautiful person. Let me go talk to them. I don't need you to be an admirer. Come and get your autograph. I'll get your autograph.
Wow. So that's conceited.
Even now, if I go into the gay club, all eyes on me because I'm a dark-skinned, 6'7", manly man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a man, and everyone wants a manly man. And then it's winter now. People need some comfort. But thank God I have mine for 16 years, so I can't, give out this warmth. It only goes to one person. It was only out to one person.
I don't understand. How does that work? How do you know that for a fact that when you walk into the club that all eyes are on you?
Oh, I make sure. I see.
And you see people. They be looking at you.
They see because they first just go just that way. They could be in the midst of a conversation and just turn.
Is that vain? Is that vanity?
No, it's fun. It's fun. I love it.
It's one of the 7
like
deadly
when we
sins.
did the and you know me, I like to be off the wall anyway. I dress different, that's just me. I'm dressing like I'm from Washington, D.C., or I'm just going off the wall. That's just me. I'm not scared of colors or print.
What does that mean?
I will wear anything. If it looks
no,
good,
I'm not about, you said you're not afraid of conflict. What does that mean?
No, colors or print.
Oh.
Yeah. Colors.
So is that something that fashionably that you have to be concerned about is colors and prints?
Well, some men don't feel like they should wear a pink, or I wear lime. I wear every color that you got behind you. I will wear it. Even more, I even wear that color that's on her wall.
But is that something that makes a difference?
Well, it stands out. So me being 6'7" and with that color on the wall, I'm gonna stand out regardless. Now, would I be friendly walking up to you? Hey, how you doing? No, you would never get that unless I'm on a job.
See, I don't know, because I don't look at things like that. I mean, I can wear a t-shirt and a pair of jeans and at every event. I wouldn't, fashion, all that kind of stuff.
With no belt. Yeah, we know.
I don't like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I just don't understand that. I like to be free. I hate stuff that restricts me, stuff like that. I'd rather be like, I don't like all that. You got to stand there and look like a Christmas tree. Don't touch it. It's just, just for looks.
But you look so nice in that outfit for the gala.
Yeah, you did. All thing was missing was the belt.
Come on.
But
all thing was missing was the belt for those.
You know what? And I paid $100 for that suit to wear it one time and put it in the closet.
No, you're gonna wear it again. We're gonna make sure we'll have another event.
And then you do it differently. And then you do it different. Let me give you some examples. You take them pants, add a sweater to it or a shirt to it. You take that jacket, put it with a pair of jeans and a polo, you be good. It's all how you connect. That whole suit can be done like 20 different ways.
How do you know shit like that?
Because I dress.
See, I would have never thought about that. That suit is in the closet, waiting to another event, not thinking that it could be torn down to different outfits.
Say for instance, you got to go to a fundraiser and you don't want to dress up. Put on a pair of jeans, your nice little shoes, and a polo shirt in that jacket, or a sweater in that jacket, because you can wear a sweater up under the jacket too.
How do you get the fashion sense like that? Because I would never thought of that.
You watch videos, so you should have thought of that. I'm not a video junkie anymore.
Okay. My video junkie is only about the music when they play it. I don't care what they're wearing. I'm listening to the music and the lyrics, basically. When to see what they're trying to say in the message. What they're wearing is a costume, I think.
I feel like Queer Eye does a good job of helping men kind of see how to mix and mangle like their clothes, mix and match their pieces in their outfits. So maybe go watch some reruns from Queer Guy.
But that's sort of like the manscaping thing, all that goes hand in hand with that. Like, to come in there with, you got to get your nails done, your hair done, your eyes clipped, your toes clipped. And I mean, it's just too much.
Just cut your toenails, because if I'm laying in the bed with you, I don't want you cutting me with your toenails. Fuck with them trimmed.
I get what you're saying, but
all they done at the same time, your nails and your feet, bam, one time. You can go you go get a massage, bam. That's something that you can do for yourself. All these are things that is self-care. You know what I'm saying? Make your mental, because you as the founder and the founder of PLC Pride, you continuously work. You got to find funding. You got to do this. You got to do that. But you got to have that one piece of time where you can say, woosah, not a nut, but that time for yourself where you can say, woosah, okay, I got my hair done. I got a massage. Oh, I'm ready for this week. I don't care we're going to get $1,000 this week. You know what I'm saying? That's what it gets you.
So how do you choose outfits like that?
Social media, magazines, Family Feud. I watch Steve Harvey. I watch everybody. I just watch people. If I'm watching the TV, I'm like, oh, I like that jacket. Oh, I like how they hook that up. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything you watch, you can just see how men dress. And then we big men. So I look at how big men dress, like Steve Harvey and Shaquille O'Neal and people like Cedric the Entertainer. You see how clean cut Cedric is? He wear a pair of sweater, a nice pair of slacks.
Now I seen Cedric do that where he talking about his outfit. He have 3 or 4 we got to go through. They all be different.
I do that too.
I don't do that. I swear.
Oh yeah, if I don't feel comfortable in it, I would not wear it.
But how would you know if you don't feel comfortable with that particular evening that you're wearing it?
Say it again.
Okay, the day you have to wear the outfit, how do you know how you're gonna feel? I mean, that's because I heard my mom tells me about when she go out of town, she takes 7 different outfits because she don't know how she's gonna feel.
I was gonna say you always have 2 to 3. There's always a backup.
Okay, I have never done that. If I take an outfit that I'm wearing, I'll take something to change into, and maybe something that I can go out with. But it's not like there's, if it didn't get it right, I'm stuck with that outfit because I'm not taking all them clothes with me and doing all that.
No.
He said,
I have the problem with us, we can go for 2 nights and still have a full suitcase.
Okay.
I mean, like
that's crazy.
Like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes. This me and my husband, 5 or 6 pairs of shoes each, like 4 or 5 pairs of jeans and 20 shirts.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll get a pair of shoes until they wear out. I won't get another one. I have maybe 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, but I'm not having all those shoes sitting around because I see people with a closet full of shoes. What is all that about?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like you said, I may not feel this outfit at this moment, so I might have to switch it. I'm a flip-flop kid, so if I'm gonna be just hanging around or go to the store, I'm gonna have on flip-flops and sweatpants like I got now. You know what I'm saying? This is me on any other time. But if I'm going to show the fuck out, yeah, I'm gonna go through more than one outfit because this may feel too constricted. So let me get this off my stomach, or these pants is just not fitting right, or don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So I swap it. Milton will too. You know what I'm saying? We go through that. Men go through it, women go through it. Well,
I have one prerequisite. Is it clean?
That's good, a good thing to do. But I would say too, some of those pieces are like classic pieces. So those heels that I had on for the gala, those were 10 years old. Like I hadn't worn them in years. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I felt
the boots I had. The boots I had.
Yeah, you just swap them out.
6 years old. The boots I had on 6 years old. The pants that I had is actually to a suit that I had for 10 years. No one ever knew that.
Mm-hmm.
The top was brand new, but everything else was used. It was old. It was out my closet.
Well, everything I wore was a week old.
And then I'm the type that I don't even got that. And I'm like, you need to go in that closet and look. You know what I'm saying? I'm famous for that. I'd rather just go buy it and then I go look and say, oh well, I did have this right here. I got like 4 cashmere sweaters in there, and I got for like $32 off of Men's Warehouse. Y'all need to check that out. Men's Warehouse having the bombest clearance. $30 for a cashmere sweater. That's $7.99 on the regular.
Was that good?
That's fucking awesome.
Well, do you wear the sweaters?
I had forgot about them. But
do you wear the sweaters?
Huh?
Have you worn the sweaters?
Yeah, I wore them. I wore them 4 years ago. But I forgot about them. I could have worn that night.
So you wore it one time and it was worth $30 to wear it one time.
No, I got it to wear it again.
But it's in the closet.
It'll bring it back because what does fashion do?
Well, sweaters never go out of style.
It goes out of style, come back in style.
Cycle. It just comes back.
And people still wear the same things regardless.
Yep.
I wish I had my used jeans and my Guess jeans, to be honest with you.
Why? They outdated.
Oh, to you? But I would have hooked them joints up.
So nostalgia says we can wear Jabot still?
And I don't care if I couldn't fit them. I would have took them to the...
That was so 80s.
90s.
Oh,
Jabot was 90s.
Jabot was
Gloria
90s.
Vanderbilt was 80s.
Okay, okay. I was there for all
Who
of
else?
them. Jordache.
Yeah, I had
Yes,
Jordache,
them.
Levi's.
We can't wear that stuff
Yeah.
now.
Those the 90s, man. Cross color, Sean John and
Reebok,
Fubu,
K
Fila,
Swiss.
So would you
always
still
Adidas.
what?
Hold on, LA Gear. And that's way back.
Hell.
That's must
Filas, you had Filas,
I see people still wearing those though.
I mean, they still cool. It's all how you hook them up. It's the
Oh.
same way with Jordans. Jordan come out with the same shit all the time. But you hook it up the right way, it'd be good.
What do you mean come up with the same shit all the time?
Jordan done reran his shoes like 3-4 times.
I thought they were all different. That's why people buy them.
Same model. I'm talking about model. What are they called? Is it a model? Style. Okay,
I
so
don't know.
same style.
He be having the same shoe out there.
But I thought they were different colors, different styles.
He bring the Jordan that came out in 1982 or 1990. You know what I'm saying? Bring it out now. And people buy them shoes for like $1,500 and stuff like that. Old school shoes. Like I wish I still had. You remember that one that they had in the suitcase? The little carrying case, the silver carrying case. Jordan came out with some shoes that had a carrying case to it. I wish I still had those. I'm pretty sure they worth a lot of money.
A carrying case.
Oh yeah, I never seen no other shoe that had that. It was a pair of shoes, Jordans with a carrying case.
I wanted that big shoe box that Jordan had that you could put in your room and put all the Jordans in. It was like a man-sized shoe box. And it opened up and it had all Jordan shoes in it, like 10 pair of Jordan shoes in a big old shoe box that would look like Jordan shoe box. I think it was a couple $1,000s.
I think someone made
a couple grand just to store the shoes.
But the box opened electronically and everything. Like the lid came up, it had Jordan on the top, Jordan on the side. It was a shoe box, but it was like, a big one with you could put 10 pair of shoes in.
It had different slots and you just
yes.
In them.
Oh yeah, these are ones. Air Jordan 17. And you know how much these joints going for? The highest price I see on here, $2,094.
Is that for nostalgia or that's because the shoe does something magical?
It's for the nostalgia. I don't know. It better be on.
Maybe it'll do like that Like Mike movie.
No, I paid.
Be able to play ball.
I paid $200 for a pair of shoes when they had the pump.
I'll never do that. I will never pay that much for any shoes.
Why not?
Because they ain't pay the people in China that much to make them.
Oh.
They paid them $5, if that, per week to make that damn shoe. I'm sorry.
So you said it's not worth it?
No, I feel like these companies, and it ain't just, Nike, there are a lot of them, they have their things manufactured overseas because they could pay workers less. But then they're still charging us, an arm and 5 legs, and they're making.
But I mean, there's diamonds, gold, jewelry, cars, everything.
500% profit.
Yeah.
These shoes are sickly. Like the stuff Kanye selling, and even the stuff with Jordan. Who are they marketing this to? They're to a community, one where a lot of folks ain't got the means to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But they kids want it because this is what everybody got. And then you got kids. Well, I don't know if they're still shooting people, but back in the 90s, they were shooting people for that shit.
Sure was.
Your damn shoes and shit. Like,
you step on my shoe, yeah. Quick, they was killing people.
Too much negative energy coming from that shoe.
So is that the fault of the shoemaker or the fault of people that want those kind of things and think vanity is great?
Well,
that's with everything.
Sorry, Bob. He could have been like Shaq.
Yeah. What did Shaq do?
1995.
Right. Sold his shoes at Kmart.
Did nobody want them?
I had a pair.
I bought my son some.
I didn't even want those. I said, I don't want those. They are cheap, old messed up Shaq shoes.
I
I put
had a
them on
pair
and
of
my
them.
foot was
They were
lopsided. Huh?
they were Shaqs. I mean, it wasn't like they was some off brand. It was actually from a
A
main
reputable person.
basketball player, and they were affordable. You know what I'm saying? And plus, why are you spending all that money on these damn kid shoes? Kids fuck shit up. They could
Yes, and
mess
they
them
grow
up
out at like
in 1 year. You got
Nike,
overnight.
yeah. So why spend all that money? That don't make no sense.
Nike didn't sell no Shaq shoes, and nobody wanted those Shaq shoes from Kmart. I don't even want that. And I ain't into fashion. Okay, give me the cheapest shoes at Nike. Okay, I'm not going to Kmart because when I was
Well,
little, I
you
didn't
got
want to Kmart.
Kmart too. Go to
Huh?
Burlington, go to Marshalls and get you
Go to
some.
Ross.
Okay.
You
No
could just go
Kmart,
to
no
Ross.
JC Penney's, no shoes from those
Let
places.
me just say
Only
something.
clothes.
Let me just say, put it this way. Folks pay for shit because they want it. But if they had to pay the $200, like I do, I wear size 18, 17, 18. If they had to do that, they wouldn't want to do
So
it. You
you said
understand
you
what I'm saying?
forced to buy shoes that price. We doing it because we want to.
You're doing it because you want to. But if you was forced to do it, you wouldn't spend that money. If you was forced, okay, you paying a sweater $1,900. But if you was me and have to literally search for clothes, and like I said, get a $799 sweater for 30 just because they're on sale because you don't want to spend that $700. But sometimes you have to pay that for a pair of jeans. You have to pay $100 because no one else gonna have your size. You don't want to go. You go to Burlington, you find short and stumpy. They say, "Oh, we got a big and tall store, casual mail, short and stumpy. You got to order online." You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Oh, you
goodness.
go. Oh, Sears, we got a big and tall section, short and stumpy. You go get a shirt. The shirt stops right here. K&G, same shit. You understand what I'm saying? So J.C. Penney just got out Shaquille O'Neal stuff. See, I will go to J.C. Penney for Shaquille O'Neal stuff because Shaquille is a big and tall man. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's a difference. It's a difference. I have to literally look. I gotta search. I just can't go say, "Oh, I'm gonna go here." No, I have to go to Men's Warehouse and pay that extra because if I go cheap, I put it on, it may split. I can't go to what's that store here that everyone goes to over North or for Broadway?
But K&G,
No, no.
Broadway.
There's one also over here in Brooklyn Park.
Oh, that store in the plaza over there. I forgot what it was named. Supposed to be for black people. They especially
Yeah, it got all. You put that sweater on, it's gonna come apart. You wash it, it's gonna shrink. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be for my son. It's big right now, but it's gonna be for my son after I wash it. You feel what I'm saying?
oh my goodness. It shrinks that much?
Go cheap if you want to. You go get polyester.
Polyester.
Mhm.
Is that a newfangled style of clothes or something? Oh, did I lose you?
Bobby muted. He talking to somebody else. But what's up? I'm going outside.
Now
I'll
I'm
be
trying to find
yeah.
out what was the name of that store. But
It's over
yeah,
north. Because we only got one actual store over north, and that's like 7 mile discount.
7 miles. That's what it's called. 7 miles. You
But
go
that's
right
all.
in.
But they sell stuff that the buttons fall off. I mean,
My
come
point
on.
exactly. I can't go in there. You go in there and get that, you short. They got rings and stuff. You put your ears in, your ear gonna fall out.
It turns
Stuff like that.
green. But that stuff comes straight from China,
I
overruns.
mean, your Jordans do too.
But they do.
Oh yeah.
Everything does.
Everything that's that you touching at this moment comes from China.
Look at it. Look at what it say.
I'm not
Your
listening to
cell
that.
phone,
And I
your
will say
computer.
though, 7 Mile is good for hair supplies. If I'm over north. But if I'm here in St. Paul, I go to Earth's. But yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
I
good for
would go
women.
there for hair supplies and the contacts.
Accessories.
I would get all the contacts from them because they were the only people that had them at first.
What
And
kind of
accessories.
contacts?
The
Eye
crazy
contact.
eyes, yeah, the eye contacts, the
Oh, you
spider
didn't go
ones, the ghost ones, all the crazy ones. I had
you
like
didn't
red
go through that
ones.
through your oh no, you kind of older. Because I went through that phase too. I had every contact out there. I had the
Huh?
cat eyes. My eyes was red.
Okay, I loved it. It was crazy. I had
My
some.
favorite ones was the 3 in gray and the 3 in green. No,
Mhm.
and hazel. Hazel? No, chestnut. Chestnut was my favorite. I could wear them all the time. And gray. 3 in gray because they switched on you. They look gray one minute, but they turn into like a bluish color.
What was that for?
Just to look good. My hair was, I used to dye my hair. So I still do. My
What would
hair
you?
getting,
I don't
huh?
understand. I don't understand the eye thing because I've never done that. So I'm just trying to figure out maybe it
You
wasn't my.
change the color of your eyes. You change the color.
Yeah, it was just to look different. For me, it was like I throw people off, because they'd see you walking or whatever. Then you turn around, and your eyes are all like you have no pupils.
It's fashion.
Be shook.
I
It's
would have thought
fashion.
that you were trying to be white.
How are we trying to be white? We got people as dark as us. They got
Right.
those colors.
I'm just.
We the originator of the blue eyes, in the gray, in the brown. We are the originators of that, not them.
Oh,
Right. The
well,
blonde. We have blonde hair too. We have red hair. We have straight long hair that people buy the wigs from. We have that also.
right. But the things that y'all done, I mean, I guess that was my era because the eye caps and
Oh
all
no,
that
see,
kind of.
when you was in the 90s, you was like 60 already. So you wouldn't have been in there.
No, 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 no. I just said that that's some weird stuff I had to go through. I mean, all the clothes, all the different
No, it was
brands.
fashion. It was fun to me.
And the piercings, you know what I'm saying? Like the stuff they're doing now with their nose, like we was doing all that. We started.
Yeah, I had piercing too. I had my eyebrow pierced. I had my tongue pierced.
I
I had
had
my
my
nipples
nose,
pierced.
the little,
Oh,
what is that? The bull ring. I
That's
have
Milton.
an ID with the bull ring on it, and I had my chin pierced under my lip. Like 5, 6 in my ears, and yeah,
Yeah, I had earrings. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I done changed the hair color. I done, I done, I done changed my hair. My hair could be as low as it is right now. And if I would go to the beauty supply store and get 2 packs of the dreaded hair, it was dreads. And I would put them bitches in. I had dreads in 2.5 seconds. Back
what
then,
is a
dreads,
wig?
huh?
The dread thing was a wig or something?
It was tracks.
Yeah.
It
You
was
can do
tracks.
like
And
a
that's when
quick,
glue was in style.
Oh,
yep.
you
It's
say,
called quick weave, Dennis. It's called quick weave.
oh my God,
That's when
Bobby.
that's when glue was in style. Bro, them dreads done got me out
Silent.
a
When you
whole
say
lot of
that, I
shit.
think of my ex-wife. They used to do quick weave. I didn't think of Bobby doing a quick weave. My mind did not go there.
Guys now. Guys are getting extension dreads now.
Guys getting a whole man wig
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that.
that you can just lift up. They just straight up look like regular hair. You would never know, cut like yours and everything, but they lift it up. It's a wig. It's a lace front. Then you got some that's actually gluing the shit on their head. They giving them the George Jefferson and sitting the joint up on top. And no, they actually put it by strand. They put one by one. It's so many different types. So I said I was gonna try it one day. Give me a man wig.
I'm gonna shout out all the men out there that are bald headed because bald headedness is sexy. So if you're losing your hair, just shave it. Just
It
shave it.
depends on the shape of your head also.
Oh, really? Well, I guess, yeah, that's true.
You just can't just shave you to just go bald. It don't work for everybody.
I think it
Like
might look better than like
I'm scared to go bald
I
because the
don't
shape of
know.
my head.
I think bald men are sexy. I like rubbing on their heads.
Mm.
They have more than one you can rub though.
Jesus.
I know. I'll rub both.
Uh, Touching my pearls.
my
Sorry, Dennis. I ain't mean to hurt you.
my first shot with you all this New Year. Happy New Year, you all. Well, actually, it's my second one because we did bring it together, but as an organization, cheers.
So do you think that we should be making New Year's resolutions?
I didn't.
I did
Why?
not.
I make goals every day.
Yeah.
So there's nothing like you want to lose weight, you want to be a better you, a better
No.
I don't care.
tomorrow.
I don't want to lose weight for like 12 years, and the bitch still on me.
You want
I
to be a
just
better cook,
not to.
a better chef. I don't know.
What's wrong with the person I am now? I do want to grow. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think I'm cool the way I am now.
How you doing?
So the New Year resolution thing is like what played out.
I mean, I don't think it's played out, but like, I mean, you should be setting goals to be a better person throughout the whole year, not just because a new year is starting. Like, you should want to be a kind person or a loving person, all year. If you want to like get healthy, then, just do that. It doesn't have to be something you declare out to the world. At least I think.
So that I want to exercise and lose weight, and I paint my face. That's okay.
Yeah, just do it like Nike.
Just do it. I'm scared.
What?
Well, you make a change and people notice those things and they give you flack about like you just want to be a woman now. What happened to you just being you? You know, I want to get a haircut more, but how do you make those changes?
For the
So
new
we have
year?
to take.
Not just for the new year, for period. I don't know.
I don't know. I would say you got to get to a place where you are like, I think I look good. Fuck what you think. And I'm not basing my worth about how I feel about how the fuck you feel about what I look like.
But if I want to step my game up, I want to make more money.
And
Don't
you
you have to
do
do
that.
something? Huh?
No, you don't. Yeah, you do it. Write some goals down and then put a plan together and make it happen.
Did you ever hear a crackhead?
What do you mean?
Did you ever see a crackhead complain about not having no crack? No.
Yeah.
They don't wait for you to give it to them. They take their ass out there to get it, don't they?
Yep, they're going to find a way.
They gonna find a way. That's the way you should do with your dreams.
Well, I don't know about all that because
Here goes.
that comparison, I used to live in Detroit and sell crack years ago, and there wasn't nothing pretty. So I don't know about that whole concept because they would
What
do
was
anything.
nothing pretty?
Well, I mean, the things that they were saying do to get what they need. I don't know if I'm that desperate that I would do all that.
It's not about what they did. It's about what you are able to do. Go out there and sell a hot dog. You do what you can do.
But
Plan a
Bobby,
trip.
that's easier said than done.
No, it's not. No, it's
Why?
not. Because I do it every day.
So what gives you that motivation to get up and say, I'm going to sell this hot dog?
Bills and my child.
I like to eat. I like to travel.
I like to dress.
Money, okay?
I have a whole husband and son. I have a house that I want to buy. I got 100 acres that I'm trying to get. So that what motivates me. Like, okay, Bobby, what you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna sell cookies today. We're gonna do this. Call the city and see what the fuck they gonna say about you selling junk out your house. That's the type of things I be on. Oh, let me go do a sip and paint because I'm getting broke. I can go make $1,000 real quick just planning a sip and paint. You know.
So I mean, how do I mean, because I don't know how to do sip and paints. I don't know how to cook a hot
I don't know
dog.
what your skill set is besides fucking. I know you can do that very well because we hear it all about time.
Right, but I get paid for that too sometimes. But I mean, do I make that?
No, that ain't no
Well, that means you need.
nonprofit.
Well, that means you need to get your OnlyFans. There you go, right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Get your
What's
own.
that?
Sell your videos to XTube and shit like that. They buy videos. They buy them. I don't know how much they pay for them, but they buy them.
But I don't want that kind of job. I'm just saying that. Do I have to resort to that?
No, it's up to you what you're able to do.
What's wrong with that kind of job? There are people that have needs to be met, and they are willing to pay for those needs to be met. We live in a capitalistic society. It's called supply and demand.
You haven't realized that they went from 5 days to 10. How you doing?
Okay. Oh
When
yeah.
went to 5 days
Let's
of
talk about
10?
COVID. Yeah, when we gonna talk about COVID?
CDC.
Okay. And they crazy ass guidelines they sending out confusing people. All out here for capitalism. They don't even care about workers no more, sending people back to work with fucking COVID.
So is it a problem from 5 days to 10?
I think so.
No, it's 10 days is perfect. It's the 5 days that will behoove me.
Right. We done went 2 years saying 10 days. Now
14.
all of a sudden 5 days is what they want to give people because they don't want to pay people. It's these employers too. They don't want to pay people for them 10 days because they used to have to pay people when people were off with symptoms or exposure. They didn't even have to have tested positive. Like if you were exposed, you had to stay away.
Well,
It was
all
getting
that
too
stuff is, I know a person got COVID, they still gotta move. They just got
That's what
evicted.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They stopped all of those supports for people. And then run around here, people got to go to work because they can't stay home when they sick
Right.
because they can't get no money. So they got to go to work. And then what's happened? The shit keeps spreading. And then they asses up here complaining about all the people that's testing positive when y'all ain't even doing nothing to try to stop the shit. And they ain't
So,
even got enough tests. It's been
right.
2 years. Why the fuck you ain't got enough tests after 2 goddamn years? You
When they
done
got it
went and
on the
bought
market,
all the world's vaccines, but you didn't buy no fucking test.
when they got it on the market for $19.95, you can't give us
Okay.
nothing free. They have
Yep.
enough tests as to what neighborhood you in. Yeah.
Well, that's just what they
No,
said was
they want to start giving away free
why
and you buy them.
but this is why they said they were changing some of those guidelines is because we didn't have no test.
Well, I mean, you can, and if you're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I know you can get a free test and you have children from your children's school.
Yeah.
I just called up to the nurse's office yesterday and say, can I please get 3 tests for both parents and a child? And they sent it to me. It was even willing to give me some for my neighbor just because I was going to get it for her just because. So it's tests out here. It's just that go look for them. You know,
They don't want to,
like I had one person that was in the rapid joint. They waited 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, just to get tested. It's up to you what you're willing to do. You know what I'm saying? The school got it for you to go spit inside the cup and you bring it back to the school and they ship it out and you'll get your information in 2 days.
And then we're fortunate here too because you can call Volt and they'll send you a test home for you to take it at home and send it back. So you don't even have to go nowhere to do it.
Hold on, let me show you that because I just got one from them too.
Yeah, everybody ain't don't know about that, I guess. And like why aren't we promoting that and like telling people that they could reach to go to this vote place and order an at-home test. They said they had enough last year for everybody in Minnesota to have them. So I don't know. I just think that this is such bullshit, and I'm pissed off at the Biden administration and how they're handling this because they were supposed to be different than the last administration,
So
and
I called.
it's just not.
I went to MD. I googled free tests sent to home. It's through the Maryland, the department or something. They sent me a test. They sent me a test. This is from Vought. They sent it to me within one day. I did it that morning. It was at my front door by the afternoon. They also give you uh, something to send it in, and this is what they say UPS next day air. So you're gonna get it there within the next day. They're gonna give you 2 days to give it to you. You just spit in it, but you gotta do it online with them. They ask you to set up an account and different things like that. You do what they ask you, you spit in the cup until you get into a line, and you put this thing on it, you shake it up, you put it in here safely, and you mail it out. And in 2 days, you'll find out if you got COVID or not. It's best to be safe. If you can go order your couple now so you can have it on the side. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, especially you have kids. Your kids are going out there around people that may not have the same views as you. You understand? So protect yourself in many ways. My son, he's 6 years old, but he wears 2 masks. You know, it's us that has a problem. It's not the children, it's us. So if you teach your child now that put on this mask, they will learn. His teacher sent me a picture today, and he had on his 2 masks because I told him I'll be peeking through the window. Don't play with me. You better keep that mask on. I will peek through the window to see if you have it. I don't have to come in. I will put that mask on. Because at the end of the day, it's the safety amongst the whole household. And at this moment, I'm ready to just be in the bubble. I'm not going to be dealing with no one without a mask and that I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? If I feel that you're just too active, I'm just the way Omicron or whatever it's called, because it's not Omarion, he always curses out. So, you know.
Can you believe he got on there and said?
But I understand because everyone thought he was the virus.
That doesn't make any sense.
He said, "You don't need a shot to play my music."
Right. Yeah. But he said his lawyer told him to do that.
Yeah. So he won't mess with his money.
That's messed up.
Well, it did impact Corona, the beer company. That's why they stopped calling it the coronavirus and started calling it COVID. Because it was beer sales of that company.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
but I still drunk my Corona.
Did that. You know, his lawyer probably thought that impact might happen to him.
Where's the capitalistic job? You see how Delta texted CDC and say, "Hey, give them 5 days," and then the next week we got 5 days, and they try to lie and say that Delta didn't tell them to do that, and Delta sent this to you last week, and then you come back this week and say the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 2022, brother. You can't hide shit. You know more. There's no way you can hide things.
But it's getting out of hand. The way people are taking stuff and not actually reading what's really going on. I mean, that nothing. If you can't think of a singer in the disease and know the difference, or beer and Corona, that don't make no sense. I can't wait till I grow up.
Let me just say this. These motherfuckers fighting over a mask mandate to save their life. You understand? They don't understand that we're human. So, you know, so it's not hard to believe they got it mixed up between Omarion and the other word, whatever the disease name is. Omicron.
Right. They don't even spell the same though.
It's not, but people were saying Omarion like me. I was saying Omarion. And then he said it wasn't him. He didn't do it.
Yeah, but people were joking about that. I thought it was funny.
It was. He did.
I did too. I guess if I knew the best way to tell people, to listen, I mean, that's crazy. We all got our own ideas of what we think is right or wrong. But I got a question. Who is the best Black comedian out there?
Ooh, that's hard.
Old or new?
That's hard.
What do you mean hard?
Because there's so many.
Oh, old or new?
Old or new?
May he rest in peace.
Richard.
No. Yeah, Richard Pryor.
Or Dick.
And Milk and Cookies.
Robin Williams. I mean, Milk and Cookies. That's
Bernie
Mac.
Bernie Mac. Yes.
No. Yeah, he isn't the greatest comedian. He hasn't done comedy since the 80s. He's telling the truth. He does good movies. He's a great actor. Very good actor. He writes good movies. He does. No one can take that from Eddie Murphy. But as stand-up, I haven't heard Eddie Murphy since his leather pants.
Oh.
Now, Cat Williams is funny.
But I'm talking about the greatest of all time. Like,
Bernie Mac. We just gave you all the kings of comedy. They was pretty good. All they did, that was the reason why they called them the kings. All the kings of comedy. Now, we do have some up and coming ones. Like I think, it's so many new young kids.
But sometimes, so are they going to the great category? Because I mean, like I know you say Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac. What about Chris Rock?
Oh yes, of course, Pookie forever.
But he's an actor. He's not a comedian.
He did more stand-ups though than Eddie Murphy in the last 10, 15 years.
If I was going to do that, I would say that's relevant today, the one that everyone's talking about. Whose name is on their lips at this moment?
Dave Chappelle?
Kevin Hart.
And Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kevin Hart is the biggest because he appealed to Caucasians.
Yeah, he's an ass kisser.
Little man, he's not intimidating.
But you gotta go. Everyone gotta appeal to Caucasians in order to make it.
What do you mean by that?
That's the world that we live in. I mean, that's the world you live in. In order for you to get further, like for instance, when I do my commercial for something, and me being in Minnesota, you think I'm gonna put my black person up there to promote it? No, I'm gonna have to do a mixture. It may be a real high yellow brother or sister, but it's someone that can pass. You understand?
So you change your idea about business because of other people?
Business is making money.
Right. It's about who your
market is. It's not feelings. It's about making money.
Right.
So if I got to put a white man on my truck to get that white man's money, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
But you know what's so funny? The black man is going to buy my shit because the white man is on the truck. But if I put a black man on their truck, they would not call. And that's facts. They don't even support you now. They know it's black owned. They'll go to Lush, to wherever. But a black owned, no. They train. I'm just saying, and then I don't care if people catch offense. I know on the East Coast, we support everything. Black, green, orange, yellow. I mean, it don't matter what it is. It's black owned, we're going to it. It's black owned, bruh. You better go down there. They got some bomb-ass chicken. Grandma Susie, Grandma Linda down there cooking that chicken. We're going down there. We'll bypass Young's. We'll bypass Caucasianville to go to Uncle Luke's kitchen. You understand what I'm saying? Here, you can have Uncle Luke's kitchen right in your face. And they still go to somewhere else. Lush.
Well, they always say that when you go to Uncle Luke's, he always out of greens, or out of yams. He always out of something.
But is that
because
his
it's so
fault
simple.
or the supplier?
Huh?
Is that his fault or is it the supplier?
Oh,
Um,
did we have a big sale today and we just actually ran out?
Right, right. He might have sold everything. You got there too late. So next time you need to get there early.
but he had greens today, but didn't have them the next day.
You gotta get there early.
What? If you got greens, you have them all day long.
Not
Ain't no running out.
necessarily.
If I go to McDonald's, well, the shake machine be broke, but they got burgers.
No.
Now,
So
I done
there
seen
is
some on McDonald's where I would never eat out of there again. They said, especially Carmel, they said, this lady said she worked there and, they give you a free meal. And she asked for a Carmel Sunday and the employer said, no, you want a Sunday, a plain Sunday? She said, no, I want a Carmel. She said, no, I'm gonna give you a plain one and I'll show you after you finish your lunch. So she went to fill up the Caramel Sunday and she opened it up. It was all mold on the inside. Only thing they did was pour the new one in there over top of the mold. So if that one store does it, I'm pretty sure a bunch of them does it. And reason why I would eat my food and go to a black person place first, because we bleach every motherfucking thing. Everything. We bleach it. Everything will be clean. There's one thing I can say about our people. We would clean the heck out of something.
But
Pine Sol.
You get some penicillin, it's mold. What's the difference?
Say it again.
Penicillin is mold.
I'm allergic.
You take
it. Got you on that one.
Exactly. I'm allergic to that too.
Okay, it's a mold. Cheese
Most
is a
black
mold
people
too.
are allergic to penicillin and lactose intolerant. Some white people.
That I didn't know. That most black people were allergic to penicillin.
Most black people, yeah, is allergic to penicillin and lactose intolerant.
So no dairy and no penicillin.
Oh, I do lactate, but I want to switch over to try almond milk. I actually want to start making my own almond milk.
How?
Well, you get you some almonds, you wash them off, and you soak them in some water, and then you do something else. I've seen the process on TikTok, but it's you. That's the way to do it. It's just distilled water in almonds.
Ugh.
But it's better than drinking cow
What
pus.
do you think is in coconut milk?
Right. Huh?
That water
is that the stuff that's when you pour it from the coconut?
Well, I'm sure they put water in it too, but it's not. Yeah, it's not like regular dairy, so it's thinner.
It's thinner. It's healthier.
Yeah.
But you would just grind up the nuts and strain it and make coconut. I mean,
almond
milk. I don't. Yeah, I thought they had a machine because I thought the almond milk was brown. How you make it white? You bleach it?
No, that's another thing you got to get away from. Bleach flour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get unbleached flour. There's a lot of things in America that's fucking us up because all
of should you use that self-rising flour instead of just using plain or ordinary flour?
You can use either one, but still you got to get it unbleached.
And I don't like self-rising.
I like to add my own stuff too.
Right. Because that, when you add the other stuff with it, you don't know, you might get a flat cake, very flat cookies. Or
but I couldn't stand that other shit you talking about. I mean, the other flour you talking about, Bobby,
where
it wasn't bleached. I mean, that stuff looks like it's dirty a little bit.
It looks natural. Looks natural.
You look at it, I like it.
Or close to what it looks like.
Oh, what you had, wheat flour?
I don't know, but it had a hue to it. It wasn't like the regular flour. It's like it's sugar in the raw. It's not the same as sugar.
But I like sugar in the raw too because there's no bleach or anything to it. All what you're talking about is only in America. It's not nowhere else. It's not nowhere else. They don't give you bleach flour over any other country. We the only one get fucked up off this shit because they try to make money off us through the pharmaceutical thing. That's why folks now need to just worry about and find out what on earth that they can use besides man-made shit. I took black seed oil and just revamped everything. You feel what I'm saying? You can make your own stuff. I make my own tonic. I use cinnamon, vanilla, ginger, cayenne pepper, black pepper, turmeric. Did I miss anything? Cinnamon,
Lemon, honey.
lemon.
Put all that in there, but yeah.
Stir it up. Take a teaspoon a day.
And what does that do for you?
It's natural things that fight bacteria naturally, not man-made.
Keeps down inflammation, lowers your blood pressure, regulates your sugar.
Do your sugar,
Yeah.
cholesterol. Um, it helps you with like burdock root. You can use that or dandelion root.
How do you know how much of that stuff to take?
Well, when you purchase it, they do have directions on there.
And you can speak to the herbalist.
Yep.
Wow. See, that's too much to do, man. I mean, that's some kind of living if you're gonna do all that. And mix all that stuff together. It's like a cocktail you're making, you know.
That's
Backseat of
why you know people. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make it. Buy it from Bobby.
I don't know what he give me.
Walgreens and
Do
get
it got instructions on how to use that stuff when you give it to me?
I'm
I would
sure.
just tell you what it's benefited. I always tell people Google it. Google it before you.
It's like you gotta learn this stuff. You say, oh, it helps, this helps, that helps, this. That's like you making this shit up.
No. Everything that I named you is naturally from the earth. That's why folks be saying you making shit up. They rather go take ibuprofen where I can take a leaf and relieve my pain.
Well, see, when I was little, it was castor, Father John, and Scott's Emotion.
Yes, I have castor on here too.
What was in the Father John's and all that stuff?
I don't know. I was forced to take it by my parents. So every morning we get up.
Around for thousands of years.
We get up and take a teaspoon of Father John, a teaspoon of castor. I don't want to look
good
at
for
that.
hair, lashes, and brows, and it's good for digestion. It's
My
good
mom and me take a teaspoon of it every day.
Yeah, it helps. It keeps you
regular.
Castor oil.
My mom used to say the same thing. Boy, this keeps you regular.
That's probably why too, that we look younger than the people that are younger than us, because that helps your hair, your skin, and stuff. So I'm just saying, there might have been other benefits.
You look at yourself. You look at yourself. You got some people that's the same age as you that looks 90. But we're gonna go ahead and give you this COVID message, you all. Go ahead and play the script.
Oh, I didn't get it ready. I'm sorry.
Oh well, make sure y'all get your masks. Two
of them.
Wear two. And have hand sanitizer. Stay 6 feet apart and stay the fuck home.
Yeah, but I don't want to stay home no more.
Well, unfortunately, if you ain't doing it outside, don't do it at all. And then now everywhere you need your vaccination card. So make sure you go get vaccinated. You can't get on the airplane or anything without your vaccination card. So go get your booster, go get your child vaccinated. Do what you do, because this joint is vicious and it's going everywhere. It got me nervous again, because the numbers are getting a bit higher. So, but I'm glad the CDC said you will stay back home for 10 more days. That's a good thing.
Now we just need to get the president on message correctly.
Well, the president is not. He got his own. He's talking about he's running again. Are you voting for him?
Wait. But who's gonna run against him if it's another Republican? I mean,
I need to find out who the liberal is.
It won't be. So he's a sitting president representing a party. He's going to automatically be the nominee for the Democrats in 2024. Nobody's going to step up and run against him. I honestly don't think he should run. I think he should let Kamala. The issue with that is that when he sits down, it's gonna, open up. So it ain't just gonna automatically be Kamala. That's what happened with Al Gore after President Clinton. And we ended up losing and got Bush, the first Bush. Which, I mean, not the first, but second Bush. And he wasn't that bad, actually, compared to Trump. So
Trump is a mess. You can't compare nobody to that fool. He had no experience.
So
I was asking for George Bush the second back.
George Bush, his daddy, at least been in politics for all his life. He knew a little something. I mean, I had some political capital. His son didn't have nothing. Okay. He thought he ran Texas. And I'm like, no, he ran people away.
He
It's
seemed
all
like
good.
a cool dude, though. Like somebody cool to kick it with. He seemed like he would be a fool. Like if you start drinking with him and shit, he just seemed like he would be a fool. You would
You
have
got some
fun.
cocaine?
I don't know about that. I don't do that. But
All right, okay. We done
no,
been at least
whatever.
7 o'clock. All right, y'all. Good night.